Assalamualaikum listeners, I am Sidra from Riphah University, station of 102.2. Today I am here with a guest from Sudan. His name is AlSadiq and he is doing MA in English. So we will come to know about his country, about his experience in the other countries. Let's talk to him. Assalamualaikum AlSadiq. How are you?
Hello, alaikum salam. I'm fine, thank you very much. I'm comfortable and happy to be with you in the show of FM 102.2.
Okay, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Okay, what are you feeling about being here with us on this show right now?
I'm really happy and comfortable to be with you, as I said, in the show of FM 102.2. And how do you feel?
I'm very happy, thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, would you like to tell us that what was your job in Sudan and why you are here actually?
Okay, actually my job in Sudan is an aircraft engineer. And the field of engineering actually is very much wide. The field of aviation is very much wide. You know, there are people who deal with the maintenance of the aircraft, people who fly the aircraft, people who prepare the food, for example,
Yes.
administration side. On all this is for the safety of the aircraft and for the safety of the lives of the passengers of the aircraft.
Okay.
So my field is engineering of
So
aircraft.
it's very interesting according
Yeah, it
to
is.
you.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I really
Can you
love it.
tell us the location of Sudan and the tribes that over your country?
Okay, Sudan is one of the African countries. It is in Africa and it is located in the northeastern part of Africa. It is actually the largest one,
Yeah.
the largest country in Africa concerning the area. The area is about 2.5 million square kilometers actually, and they are the rest of the countries. So Sudan is surrounded by 9 countries.
Yeah.
There is Egypt in the north, and there is Libya, and there is Chad, and there is Republic of Central Africa, and there is Kenya, Uganda, Ethiopia, and Eritrea. And we have the River Nile, which you call the Nile, that crosses
Nile.
Sudan,
Yeah.
from the south up to the north, all the way to the Mediterranean Sea. So it's one of the largest countries in Africa.
Okay. Can you tell us about the traditional dress over there in Sudan, in your country?
Okay, most of the people in Sudan are Muslims. So our traditional dress is all Islamic dress, you know. We
Like
have
what?
Yeah, we have long garment which we call it jalabiya in Arabic.
Tilapia.
Yeah,
Okay.
jalabiya, and we have the turban.
Turban.
Yeah, for the head. And we have special shoes, you know, that matches with that one.
So you used to wear that
Yeah,
dress?
we used to wear, yes. It's our national dress. Jalabiya, imma, and tagiya, which we call. And it's all Islamic dress.
Okay, and what about the educational and political situation in Sudan?
Okay, the educational system is totally different actually from here. You know, in my country, we send pupils to school when they are 5 years old. They are sent to school, then they study for 8 years together.
Yeah.
Then they will have one main exam for the whole country. Then they will go to the higher secondary school.
Yeah.
They study there for another 3 years. Then they will have another one main exam for the whole country. From there, they go to the university.
For the whole students in
Yes,
the
for the
country?
whole students of the country. They will, after 11 years, they will have one exam. Then whoever scores good marks, he will go to the university. And
Okay.
it depends on the faculty he chooses. Then he has to go to the university for minimum 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah, if he is studying law, you know, like economics and all this. If he is studying medicine, engineering and all this, he will study for 5 or 6 years in the university.
Okay.
Then after that, he will graduate from there. Then you will be able to do your master. Otherwise, you cannot do the master before the university. You have to have a university degree, a bachelor. Then you will be admitted for your masters.
Okay. Okay, how many countries you have visited so far before came here?
Actually, you know, working on the field of aviation or aircraft engineering or aeronautics engineering, you have to visit so many countries because you have to be trained. in
Can
so
you
many
mention
countries.
those names?
Yes, actually, I was trained in India. My first training or my first university degree, it was in India.
Okay.
Then,
From which university?
Madras University, in Madras University of Technology, something like in
Okay.
Tamil Nadu, in India. Then after that, I had to go to the States for 1 year for more training. Then I went to England for another 2 years. Then I went to Russia. Then I went to some Arab countries, you know, like Syria, Libya, and all this for further training on the field of aviation.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know the field of aviation is very much important. You have to be familiar with many systems
Okay.
Yeah, in many countries to upgrade the equipments you have and to be able to work with them.
Okay.
So I went to these countries.
Okay, you are an aircraft engineer and then now you are a student.
Yes.
So from an aircraft engineer to a student, how can you describe it? It means you are become a cool boy again.
Yes, actually I was working on aircraft for about 18 years. I have the experience on working on aircraft, and now I have to shift from one like department to another department. I was working on the field of the aircraft itself. Now when I go back from here, I have to go to the administration side. On aircraft engineering, as I said, there are so many departments. Some who deal with the maintenance of the aircraft, and some group, there will be a special group, selected ones, they will deal with the air crash investigation. Whenever an aircraft crashes, there are some group or special group, they will investigate, and they will try to find the causes of crash of the aircraft. So for this, you need special people with special education, with special experience, and all this. So the next time I will go to another country, maybe England or UK, to be trained on this job. So because of that, I need to master the English language. I need to speak English language very well, so that when I go to England or UK, I will be able to understand and I will be able to communicate with other people. So that's why I had to comply with it. I was on the field, now I am a student. Just it's a starting for another period, new period.
A new task.
A new task, maybe a new task.
As we know that you are a student in Namal University, so how do you find Namal for your study?
Namal University is one of the remarkable universities in Asia, because there are so many languages are taught there.
So you find
more
it
than
interesting
16.
to study
Yes,
over
it
there?
is very much interesting. But when I came here the first time, it was a bit difficult for me.
Why is
Especially in the first semester.
Why is
As
that?
I told you, I came from another country, another. The education system was very much different, and I am doing master. In my country, if somebody is doing master on any field, you don't have to study 5 or 6 days a week. Yeah, here in Normal, I am studying 5, sometimes 6 days a week. In my country, if you are doing master, maximum you will study for 3 days. You will have regular classes or regular lectures for 3 days a week. Then the rest of the week will be for your researches. You have to go and consult other universities, because like in my country, if I am a student of Normal University, I will have an ID card of the library of the other universities in Islamabad.
It's for the security, I think.
It is for the security and for the researches. Because you don't have to stay in the class, because you are doing the master. You don't have to listen to the teacher every time. You have to go consult other resources and find the subject by yourself. So the difference, in my country, if you are a student in Normal, as I said, you will have the chance to have an ID card of the library of Islamic University, of any other universities, only the ID card of the library. Then you will be able to go to the library of that university, then you will consult other resources to extend your knowledge. But here, in Normal, it was difficult for me because I had to stay in the class for 6 days a week. So I have no time actually to go and consult other resources.
So it's tough for you to
It
stay
is
in
a
the
bit
class?
difficult, that was the first semester. It was in the second semester. Now I'm getting used to it. It's getting better and it's fine now.
Have you ever go to the Islamic University
Yes, I have
to
some
consult
friends.
the other books?
Not actually to consult the other books, but I had to go and visit some friends, only maybe 15, 16 minutes, because there are some students from Sudan and from African countries. Sometimes we go and play football with them, in the evenings and all this. So I used to go there.
Any special dish you like here in Pakistan?
In Pakistan, I was staying in the hostel of Normal University, very much good. The food was very much good. As I told you, I was in India before, for 3 years. So the food, the difference of food, there is no too much difference between the food of India and the food here. You are using
there is a little bit different.
Yeah, there is a little bit, but you are using lots of masala. Also lots of chilies.
That makes
and
the dish spicy.
Yes, it is lots of spices. So when I was here in the hostel, I used to go to some places, go and buy fish.
Like where?
Some bazaars, especially Juma Bazaar. They sell fresh vegetables and all this, and fresh fish. Sometimes I used to go there, buy fish, and I bring it to the cook. They just boil it for me and eat it. And also with my friends. I have so many friends from Saudi Arabia, from different countries with me in the hostel. Sometimes we go, Islamabad Hotel. On the backside of Islamabad Hotel, there is a restaurant, very good restaurant there.
I think it's a Park Continental Hotel.
Yeah, it's something like this, yeah. So we used to go there every week, and we used to eat paya.
Paya.
You know paya?
Which paya?
Paya, the soup.
Soup
Of paya, yeah.
It's, I think, cow's paya.
Yeah, cows, maybe sheep or something like this. It's very much tasty, actually.
Okay.
And, they are spices
You know how
in it.
to cook it?
Actually, I don't know how to cook it, but,
How to eat it.
Yes, I know how to eat the soup, of course. It's very much tasty.
Okay.
Yeah, that one I like very much.
Okay. It means you like the Pakistani dishes so
Oh,
much.
yes. Very much.
Okay. Anything you find interesting in Pakistani people because of their behavior to you?
Behavior, Pakistani people, because most of them are Muslims,
Yes.
so they are very good. They are friendly, and there is big difference between the people of Pakistan and like the people of England
Because
or UK.
Pakistan is an Islamic country.
Yeah, Islamic
so they
country.
Might be different.
Yes, they are very good people and friendly. And here you can understand a person if you see him without talking to you. You can understand him. But if you go to England or UK, for example, United States, you will never understand a person unless he speaks.
Okay.
But here you can understand whoever walks on the streets. If he just stands by you, you can understand him.
Okay.
This is because of the culture and all this. People are very much friendly and very much good. And I have so many, when I came here, we used to go by taxi.
Okay.
And I have so many taxi drivers.
So how you make them understand?
Yeah, one of the most interesting situations, I had one of my friends who is a taxi driver.
Okay.
When I came here the first time, he was asking me about food of Pakistan, dishes and all this.
Yeah.
Then I was telling him that I like paratha.
Paratha.
So it's very much tasty. So I was just talking to him like this.
Okay.
Then after 2 days, somebody was ringing the bell outside in my house. So when I opened the door, was the taxi driver.
With the paratha?
With parathas, about 3-4 kgs of parathas. He brought them to me. So people of Pakistan are very much good, very much friendly. I'm very happy with them,
And they are very noble also.
Oh, yes. Yeah, they are noble.
Okay, can you tell us that you have celebrated any Islamic event here in Pakistan?
In Pakistan, yes. I've been here, as I told you, for 1 year. And
1 year.
Yes, there was Ramadan. There was also big Eid. We call it Eid al-Adha.
Yeah.
Okay. So I celebrated both of them here, and almost same like Sudan. We prayed in Faisal Mosque, and we had to go and buy a sheep, slaughter a sheep.
Yeah, yes.
Eid al-Adha.
Yeah.
With my friends. Yeah, we had to eat together.
Can you tell us about the culture of Sudan?
The-
How they celebrate their event?
Almost same like Pakistan.
Okay.
Like Islamic festivals and all this.
Yeah.
And we speak Arabic. Our
Okay.
language is Arabic in Sudan.
Yeah.
The people speak Arabic, and they celebrate. The whole. This, as you said, the events, Islamic events, almost same like the people of Pakistan.
Okay. Do you know any Urdu words that you have learned so far?
Yeah, I've been here for 1 year, and as I told you, in normal university, you will have no time to study Urdu because the syllabus is very much compact.
Yeah.
But I know some words.
Can you tell us those words?
Like Tora Tora.
Thoda thoda.
Malum, because these words we use them with taxi drivers.
Thoda thoda, what do you mean by thoda thoda?
Tora means something little or few.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And also some words we use with taxi drivers,
Okay.
Yeah, whenever you find a taxi driver, you tell him to take you to this place. Then you ask him, Malum hai, this place, Malum hai?
Malum.
Then he will say, Malum.
You know
hai."
this place or not?
Yes, do you know this place? So
Yeah.
there are some, words and daily
So
words.
can you
actually.
also understand the Urdu language, but you can't speak it? You
I
only
cannot
speak,
speak,
a few
but I
words.
can understand. Because in Urdu there are so many Arabic words.
Like
Yes,
which
they are.
words?
Like for example, as you said, even Malum also
Even
is
Malum,
Arabic.
yeah.
And also Munasib also is Arabic, right? So it's Urdu also. So many words. Whenever a Pakistani speaks, I understand the idea actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
What
but I
he
cannot-
actually want to say?
Yes, what he wants actually.
Okay. So can you compare Pakistan with the other countries like UK or India that you have visited before that? I mean, Pakistan is not a so advanced country.
According to technology, of course, they are very much advanced. Like England, United States, they are very much advanced according to technology.
Yeah.
But according to other things, which you are familiar with as Muslims and people from the third class countries or
Yeah.
something like this, the third world, it's Pakistan is better, good.
But it's not good in technology. It's just
Technology, it is okay, but it's not like those countries.
Okay. So any special game you like to play in Sudan or
In
here in
Sudan,
Pakistan
yes, we
also?
play football actually. In Africa, the whole African people in Sudan, we play football actually, soccer, which we call soccer.
Soccer.
Yes, is soccer. You know, the Americans, they call it soccer.
Okay.
And nowadays we are hosting the World Cup. Yeah, the football World Cup.
So
it's
it's mean
in South Africa, and the whole African nation is very happy with this.
so it's mean your national game is
football.
football.
Yes.
So you ever participate in any team?
In Sudan?
Yeah, in Sudan.
Yeah, some teams, yes, but not the famous ones, you know, because of the time.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
Any good thing about Sudan? As you told us that Pakistani people are very noble and they are very friendly. And what about Sudan?
Sudan also, the people are good, and they they respect the guest. The guest, whoever comes from any other country, we respect him very much, and we compete. Really respect him.
Okay, so that's all. Thank you, AlSadiq, so much to be here in this show. It was nice talking to you.
Okay.
Any last few words you want to say?
Thank you very much. FM 102.2. Yes.
Okay, ji. Okay, it was AlSadiq. It was nice talking to him. So next time we will be here with another guest and about the information of another country. So your DJ Sidra signing off. Allah Hafiz.